President Trump, you are not safe.
No.
You are not safe,
No.
Mr. President. Every single person with any type of training of any kind has said that there is no way that anyone with any amount of rational thought would have let that roof go. We know for a fact that it was deemed a low-level security threat. It should never have happened across the board. So last week we talked about the fact that the Secret Service, and when we show you this new evidence, it just makes complete sense. The Secret Service, rather than just doing their job, told President Trump that they really need him to stop doing outdoor rallies. Well, President Trump has thought about it, I guess, and now has this to say. All right, so this is a report. Who is this from? Who's this article?
This is New York Post.
New York Post. Trump vows to keep holding outdoor rallies as he reveals Melania was watching live when he was shot. She can't really even talk about it. So Donald Trump has said, forget you. I'm not letting these people scare me. In fact, they're planning right now a rally back in Butler, Pennsylvania, and people asked him why, and he said because they were robbed of it, and I'm not going to let some lunatic do it. And then here's him actually talking about it. Let's play it.
So you're going back to Butler to finish that speech, to give another speech.
I'm going back to, it's interesting to finish it. You say, and now to proceed
Continued,
from
to be continued.
Yeah, I mean,
Why? Why do you?
Very interesting way of looking at it.
I mean, I think that's, I think I've said that was a good idea. It's a good idea. Why?
I think it's important symbolically. I don't think we should be stopped by somebody that has severe mental problems or whatever his problem was.
You're going to do rallies outside.
Yeah, I'm going to do rallies.
A lot of. So you're going.
Pause. All right.
Love
if
it.
you're voting for Donald
Love
Trump,
it.
I want to see Trump 2024 in the comment section right now. If that is your president and you're voting for Trump in November, put Trump in the chat right this second. This is also where we remind you to hit that like button as well. More people need to see this because that is a man and that's my president. Donald Trump.
Do you think it's going to be in the same spot?
I would do it in the exact same spot.
Matter of fact, I would speak from the roof that the shooter was on.
I'd get a bullhorn from the roof.
Boys.
His first words should be, when he gets to the rally, as I was saying. That should be the first words out of his mouth when he goes to the rally. Look, hey, man,
That's very funny.
what did he say?
He said there's a lot of slope in that roof.
I don't know if he could do it.
Well, we didn't say the Secret Service would get up there. We said Trump would get up there.
Yeah, because Trump can do it.
Anyway, all right, let's keep moving on. This is Donald Trump recalling, giving a little inside info about Melania during this time. Let's play this.
What was Melania's reaction, if you don't mind my asking? I know this is very personal. When she learned about what happened on that field in Butler.
She was watching.
Oh, she was watching in real
She was
time?
watching live. It was all over the place. It was on television. It was on your network, but it was all over the place. And she was watching. I asked her that. I mean, I wasn't there. I was on the ground. And when the world started to, like, you could talk to people, I said, so what was your feeling? And she was, she can't really even talk about it.
Traumatized.
Which is okay, because that means she likes me.
She
loves me.
That's good.
I mean, let's say she could talk about it freely. That wouldn't be, I'm not so sure which is better. But she either likes or loves me, and that's nice. But I will say this, look, she was, when I went down, she thought the worst had happened because I went down. And I grabbed my hand, and I saw my hand was loaded up with blood. You see it in slow motion, instant replay. You know, we had hundreds of press there. So this was covered live. They would have had instant replay and everything else, which they already do in this. But supposing the worst happened, one man, Corey, was killed, hit horribly,
amazing man,
horribly in the head. And, to guard it, he was guarding his family.
That's why how important it is to get to the bottom of why this was allowed to occur. He died. What was...
Again, I think, and here's the thing, and we're going to get to it in a minute. They're wanting to eliminate this. just like they're trying to eliminate Kamala Harris's bad past that the borders are and all this other kind of stuff. They are trying to eliminate the fact that Donald Trump was an attempted assassination of his life. And here's the things that you must connect the dots on. In the next video, we're going to show you the new Secret Service video that has come out. Here's the thing. Everything that happened with Biden happened within a week after the failed assassination attempt. Okay, so there's one. We know for a fact that they called for additional Secret Service support, and it was denied by Director Cheadle, who has since resigned. Okay, we know for a fact that they identified the guy at minimum 30 minutes before all this happened, and we're fixing to get into more stuff here. We've already shown you video footage of them on a roof and how they didn't cover that roof because it was, quote, too dangerously sloped.
Too slopey.
For Secret Service. We know for a fact that Mayorkas is trying to block people from being able to speak about it. We know for a fact now that that it was deemed a low-level security threat. And we know for a fact that there was a clear line of sight because you've had people like Eli Crane, a former SEAL team sniper and things like that have gone out there, Corey Mills, Green Beret, that have gone out there, and every single person with any type of training of any kind has said that there is no way that anyone with any amount of rational thought would have let that roof go. And the fact, here's the thing, and we're going to play you this groundbreaking clip in just a second. You need to hit that like button. You need to hit that follow button right now. After everything that we've heard, how are people not in jail?
Yeah.
And that's where you need to ask yourself where we are as a country. How are these people not on trial already? How are these people, if this was a normal police department guarding the mayor, and this happened, every deputy would have already been fired and be facing criminal charges for neglect right now. True. But nothing. The only person that has resigned is Director Cheadle, and we'll see if she gets any kind of trial at all. But that right there should remove you from any faith in our systems at all.
Yeah.
But now, go ahead.
Just for the fact that location in Butler, tactically speaking, was probably the easiest to protect that he's been at.
So
it's easy. You have a roof, a water tower, and another roof, and everything else is wide open. This man has spoke in the Bronx. He spoke in several places where I promise you it's a lot harder to guard. And by that fact alone, like, I'm sorry, everybody needs to be called to the carpet at this point. Everybody, including local police, to get to the bottom of this. But it's not happening. We all know why. I mean, it's just that simple. We know why.
I still don't understand. I don't think it's ever been explained unless you guys heard something. But how did he even get the gun anywhere near there? We know that he was checked and he walked in with a rangefinder, but that's all that
they're claiming, that he went and hid it ahead of time. Oh, and that's another thing. We also now know that he flew a drone over the event a couple hours before. All right, let's get to it. First of all, before we play this, and it's going to upset you, I'm not going to lie. Do you believe that this was an inside job, in my opinion, brought down from the highest level up, the Biden administration, to take out Donald Trump? I believe so. I believe all the evidence. How can I put it? Jack Posobiec said, I'm not saying it was an inside job, but I'm not saying it was an inside job. If you think it was, comment yes or no in the chat. Let's hit play on this.
Like 1, 2, a car. I mean, dude, like how?
Fucking cops surrounding this whole entire fucking building right now.
You hear them? Like, people are like, whoa. So they see the guy. Look, they're pointing to him right now.
Something going on.
Pause real quick. Pause. Okay, so we're only 23 seconds into this clip. They see the person. Why is the president not have been speared, tackled off of the stage already? They literally see him right now. This, in my opinion, even the first 23 seconds is the most definitive proof right this second. They see him. And the president, you can hear him still talking.
Yeah.
In the background. What in the crap is going on?
And you can't tell me that, well, we didn't have radio comms or whatever. You pull out your gun and you pow, 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 pow. You shoot it in the air.
Radio comms. Why don't you have radio comms?
Exactly. Well, I'm not saying they did or didn't.
Before we went out on a mission, the first thing that we had to do, comm check. What are you talking about? This is the most basic crap ever. This is an inside job. Keep going. Keep going. Look,
he's over there. Go around that side.
Look, and people are staring at him. Normal people.
Somebody in this building.
Dude, it's not easy. Like, what are you doing, man? Like,
You see what the cop's doing right there? He was just adjusting a radio. I'm just saying. That's what that was. He was adjusting his radio.
Dude, it's like, hey, you're talking about
look at people running. They're like, whoa, something's going on.
Like this.
This is so this is a time frame of 6:10 to 6:15. So Trump was shot at 6:11. Okay, so at minimum, they spotted the dude right before he shot. But yet Trump, you hear him. He's still talking. Look at.
Here it comes. He just said the chart. Let's see. Trump's attempted. His cell phone was confiscated by FBI. Wow.
There it is.
There it is. No.
Make it small, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Shots haven't been fired yet. He's got a gun. That guy's gone. There it is.
Jeez. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if this footage just shocked you to your core, comment yes or no in the chat. If you now believe that this was an inside job, comment yes or no in the chat.
I'm sorry.
Why aren't every single one of those officers fired? Did you see how long it took from there? And this is just one instance. Did you see how, and this is why you need to hit that like button and hit that share button right now. Do you see how long they saw the guy on the roof? And the president was still allowed to be on the stage. This video alone was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. For 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And this is just when the person finally picked up their phone and started recording. For 2 minutes and 19 seconds, they knew he was on the roof. They knew somebody was on the roof, but they still allowed the president of the United States to continue speaking. On nowhere on planet Earth does this make any kind of sense. Oh, their radios weren't working. Why don't you have comms? Oh, well, they were local PD. Why you got local PD not knowing what to do? Oh, the range of an AR-15 is 400 to 600 meters. That's 150 meters away. Why don't you have a bigger perimeter than that? What the crap is going on? There is no way, after seeing everything. And this is why I continue to say, President Trump, you are not safe.
No.
You are not safe, Mr. President. I would not, I would fine. Have you like one Secret Service person and I'd hire a bunch of former ex-SOCOM guys to protect you for the rest of the time.
And they'll
because I'll decline Secret Service, right?
Yes, I would.
Decline it and do his own thing.
Because there is no way that this was not an inside job. after everything, just that video alone, did you see how long it felt like we were sitting here waiting on something to happen? It's like, wow, this is taking a long time. That's how long it took. And that's not even, they knew about this guy hours before. And then they claim they lost him in the crowd. Okay, so now you got a record of a dude that you saw, you lost him, and now you see somebody on the freaking roof. And you're just standing there. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Can I ask you guys, because you obviously are in this world, right? Of all this stuff. As far as like law enforcement and all that, military.
Yeah, kind of.
You know exactly what went down there now. Walk us through exactly what should have happened from the moment that they realized this person was there.
The president should have been tackled. Call, like, get, like, I don't know what their code words are. Get the freaking president out now.
So they see this guy, and it's just get the president out.
It is better to be abundantly cautious and then bring the president back out if it turns out to be nothing.
And not to mention, like, they knew, they have come out and said that they knew that was a risk area. As soon as they saw that guy on the roof, they should have unalived him.
The president should have a black eye from a Secret Service person tackling him like to the ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like it is so baffling to me. It just everything. Even when we were doing like high profile escorts for Hearts and Minds stuff through like a town. So our general could meet like the local village leader or whatever in Iraq.
Dude, we were so rough with people, man.
Dude, like if there was a threat at all, it didn't matter if it was a 1-star or not. Like that dude got thrown to the ground, like until we could get them out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is so basic elementary stuff. It's just,
and that's
there's no way this wasn't an inside job.
And that's why he's not safe, because Royce, this was a layup. Like this was easy. There was only 2 places somebody could have took a shot from, that roof or that water tower. Now, the water tower is very simple. You can see everything up there through a sniper's nest easily. The roof, that's why as soon as they see somebody on that, the dude's gone. It's over. A gun fired. There are so many scenarios, and that's why I agree that.
Can we find the iconic photo while we're talking about
that? This was planned, and I'm not saying it was planned ahead of time. There's no way, because if it was pre-planned, you don't put a shooter that misses. Okay, that's why I think this was a planned opportunity. Like basically, hey, there's somebody on the roof. We have an opportunity here. That's how I.
No. This is what I think. I think you're right about that. I think this was an inside job, because I don't think that this is the only rally that someone could have taken him out.
No way.
And because of the fact, so this is the photo that ended up coming out of this. And here's the thing. This photo, as iconic as it will be for the rest of American history, this photo should have never been allowed to happen in the first place, and everyone involved should be fired. This photo, as iconic as it will be, and it will be in the history books for the rest of American history, it should never have happened across the board.